This is the easiest possible route for the week 26 rookie parkour, and I'll be explaining any mechanics along the way. And if you do complete this, you will get the sparkle pattern and color, which is one of my personal favorites. So first of all, you're gonna wanna know how to use your brake, and that's just the grip button on your controllers. So you can grab and brake. As long as the surface isn't too slanted, you'll be able to brake on it. Now to make bigger jumps, you're gonna wanna push into the surface you're jumping off of instead of just slapping it. So put your hand on it and push in to get over to here. Then you're gonna wanna pull along slanted surfaces. So instead of pushing into this to jump up and climb it, you want to sort of brush your hand like this. And that's gonna make climbing it a lot easier. So here we're gonna slide down and then push into that to make this jump, brush along this to climb, and then come over here. Now this is corner climbing. So we're actually gonna put a hand on either side of that corner when we get there. And then pull our hands sort of up and in towards our body to keep ourselves close to the corner. Here we're just gonna roll down, push in to jump. This one I need a little bit of a running start for, but again, push in. You can just let yourself slide down here and then brake. And then here, brush along the surface to climb up these steeper walls. That's gonna make that a lot easier for you. And here we're gonna push in to jump up to the cube and then push into the wall to jump up over there. Push, push. Just like that, easy. Now you can corner climb up here and then jump down onto that, but it's also not too hard to make this jump. So jump, brush along, and then push off that wall. And then you can also climb this. If you have those climbing skills, you can climb that completely vertically. But if you don't have the climbing skills to climb a complete vertical, you can come over to this side. You're just gonna have to like continually brush your hands to stay on here. But come down to this corner and then pinch climb again. Up and in, up and in. Then grab this cube. Now here you're gonna push into the floor, push into the wall to jump across. Into the floor, into the wall. Oh, I almost didn't make that. I shouldn't talk while I'm doing this. But see here you can brake, but you're gonna slowly slide down. So you gotta like kind of keep tapping to get up here. Now you can jump here, push off of that wall into that wall. Whoops. Oops. Pretend I didn't do that. So you're gonna push into this wall and then push into that wall, or you can just climb that vertically if you have those vert skills. Push, push. There we go. That gets us up here. Then right here, you can just slide down and push off to jump to here. Now, when you're catching yourself on these, remember, brush along the surface because you don't want to jump off of it. You want to stay on it and climb up it. Okay, and then we're gonna jump down here. Perfect. And then jump over here. And then here, we're just gonna collect all of these cubes. This is the pattern I collect them in when I'm trying to go fast. I'm not sure if it's the best pattern, but it does seem to work. And then here again, brush along the surface to move yourself up. Careful not to overshoot because you'll slide down there. Now you can actually get a running start here and push down hard enough to make this jump. But if you can't make that jump, you can just jump down here, jump up, hit the wall, and then push off of that wall. Then jump up here, come up to this edge, and you can just let yourself slide down here and then just push off. There you go. And then you're gonna come over to this corner and corner climb, casual. And then you just jump up here, and this is the final cube. Congratulations, you just did the weekly. Wait, how did I miss this ring? I like corner climb just around it. There we go, we got the weekly. Now obviously you can do all of that way faster if you're not stopping to explain everything, and there are more mechanics like carving that can speed so much of that up, but if you just want to get it done, that's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. And speaking of using other mechanics to go faster, this is my fastest run so far. This is a 59.9 second run, which is just barely gold, which is also why it's my fastest run, because once I got it, I was like, whatever, I got gold. So This is it. I don't know if I'm ever going to run it again. This is not my favorite weekly so far. I'm excited to see what they do for the pro version of this weekly though. But yeah, you'll see super simple vert climb there, but it does take a little bit of skill just getting comfortable in the game enough to brush straight up like that without pushing yourself away from the wall. This section with the cubes is really interesting to me. Like you can kind of get them in any order, but this is the fastest I think I've been able to collect them. And I'm sure somebody will find a smoother way to do it because it still feels really, really clunky. And that is pretty much the end of this video. Let me know if you'd want to see more long form videos on the weeklies like this, or if you didn't like it, just don't say anything. I'll probably stop making it if you don't say anything.